Good morning. I am off to a very slow start for the day, but that's okay because not every day has to be up and atom. In fact, my entire August has not been very up and atom, especially compared to July. In July, I decided to set myself a challenge where I would stop focusing on the things that I can't control and start focusing on the things I can control, which meant all of my focus was on my daily habits and routines. And I was on fire in July. Like, I felt like I came out of July just a totally different person. And then now in August, I've kind of slipped off a lot of it, especially my routines. I'm just going over my habit tracker. This is a habit tracker that I've been designing each month. I'm so excited to do September's and change up the color scheme. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I have not taken my vitamins for like the last week, but that's partially due to the fact that I don't like the pill vitamins. So I went and got some gummy vitamins yesterday. And then I also just haven't been to the gym. Actually, I've been to the gym more than I thought. Actually, no, I haven't. I've been twice, the entire month, twice lifting weights, which we're not doing that in September. I want to be more active. I want to be going to the gym at least 3 times a week. And I also want to be getting my steps in. I mean, I've been doing my daily walks throughout August, but I'm just like, we got to do better in September. So I'm kind of excited because it's the last week of August, which means I now get to start thinking about how I want to set up September. I will be doing a September reset video with you where I go through all the things that I like to do at the end/start of each month to set myself up for the next month. So I'm going to be doing that sort of towards the end of this week, which I'm very much looking forward to, but I need to get back into all of these habits and routines that I built in July. I don't want to let them slip away. Here's my not very well filled in habit tracker. I had to white out a couple of spots because I made mistakes. I also ended up using the wrong color here as well, but I can now color in the last couple of vitamins, which I'm happy about. I also have a new little notepad that I love so much and a pen. This was like a cute little set that my friend got me for my birthday. I got so much stationery for my birthday. It makes me so excited and so happy. So I love this for just little notes, but I'm gonna catch myself back up on my habit tracker. I'm thinking for September that my color scheme should be like orangey, yellows, browns. I don't know, it feels very fall fitting. I'm also gonna check the health app real quick to see if I've hit 10,000 steps. Oh, I did. One day. In the last 7 days, I hit 10,000 steps. Not great, but better than nothing. I got this comment on my first video that I uploaded after taking 8 weeks off from making videos, and I just really connected with this comment. So in all the years that I have been making a lot of habit and routine, like cleaning and organizing type content, I've always had a number of negative comments asking why I'm always cleaning, why I'm always reorganizing, why I'm always planning and doing, all these things so repetitively. And the reason is, it's because I'm not a type A. I wish I were a type A, but I am not a type A. I'm an aspiring type A. And for anyone that doesn't know what a type A is, because I also had that question a couple weeks ago, type A is a type of personality. It's primarily type A, type B, but they're sort of creating type C and other variations. Type A people are highly organized. They stick to schedules. They tend to be able to just stay on top of things. Type B personalities are a little bit more chaotic, bit more messy, not as organized, way more spontaneous, and I feel like I fit somewhere in between, and I am trying to be a little bit more type A. Now, obviously, because I'm not type A, it means that I fall off the routines all the time, and then I have to pick myself back up and get into them. But I actually really like that process. Like, I thoroughly enjoy the process of constantly reorganizing and trying to create routines. And I feel like with this comment, I just felt like I connected for a minute with someone else who kind of gets it. So halfway through my July challenge, because part of the challenge was uploading daily on TikTok shorts and reels, I found myself going, wow, this is really repetitive. But that's the point. Like, the point of a routine is to be really repetitive. But the second 2 weeks of July, I was very much like, wow, this is really boring. This is really repetitive. I'm basically doing the same thing every single day, which is technically the point. But I just found it so boring. So the repetition of routines does get to me at a certain point, which is why I'm constantly creating new routines. For example, I will go to the gym and I will do the same kind of workout, little rotation for maybe a month. And then the next month, I need something different. Maybe I'll do aerobics instead. I need something else to switch it up to. So it's like the overall arching life routine relatively stays the same. You know, the habits and the goals that I'm always working on are the same. It's just how I'm doing them changes, and maybe in what order I do them changes. My morning routine sometimes changes in the sense that after I make my coffee, I might sit here in the dining room, or I might sit in the chair in my little reading corner or in the bedroom, and I will do that repetitively for a couple weeks, and then I'll switch it up. And then sometimes I'll go for a walk early, and then other times I'll go for a walk later in the morning. Like, I just like to change the routine to keep it more interesting. But for me, the process of trying to keep myself interested, making sure that I am sticking to these bigger overarching habits and routines, I need to switch it up to make it more interesting. So I just thought that process in and of itself was interesting, as well as that comment. Anyway, today I want to head out and actually tick off one of my August goals. For August, I really wanted to try and get out and see more of the DC libraries, because they are some of the most beautiful libraries in the entire world, and I want to find a few places that I can switch up my routine and go and do some work from the really beautiful quiet spaces. They're just so peaceful because they're so quiet, which is what I love about libraries. And so today we're going to head out and go and look at another one. We're going to go to Georgetown. It might not be as spectacular as some of the other bigger libraries, but I'm sort of trying to do it as a get all my errands done in the one go type thing. So if I go to the Georgetown Library, I can also go and get groceries at Trader Joe's, because they're only like 2 or 3 blocks away from each other, and it just kind of makes it easier. And my husband wants to come, so I'm going to take him out because he's currently injured. But I just want to get out. It's a beautiful day, and I just want to try and check off one of these goals that I have for August to kind of get me out and about and exploring more of this amazing city that I live in. This is the Georgetown Library. It's very, very pretty. I believe the garden might be on the other side of the building. The library is very cute. I really like the dark wood, and I love the height of the shelves. They're not too high, which I think is quite nice. And then there's an east wing and a west wing, and upstairs a basement, and then the different genres are in the different wings. I also love these windows. I think they're so stunning, especially with the trees outside. And it was very quiet, very peaceful in there. I think it would make a really great place to work. I think this library would be so cozy to work at in the autumn, and I think it makes it easy if I wanted to run other errands and whatnot around in Georgetown, or just go get some groceries or anything, because it's all kind of in the one spot. It is a gorgeous day. Like, it's such perfect weather, and the breeze just picked up a little, so I'm hoping it's not too windy. But wow, it's so beautiful. These stairs lead up from Wisconsin all the way up to the library. It's such a cute library. Not as spectacular as some of the other ones, but it's still really cute. I just left my husband up the top sitting on a park bench because he can't come down here, but this garden is beautiful. Like, to just come and sit in here and do some reading, it's stunning. They also have like a big fabulous patio out the back here, and then down here, not sure what that is, but it's so pretty. Quick little look at the patio. Very cute, very sunny. Anyway, I think we're gonna head to Trader Joe's now because we need to get some groceries. Slow and steady. How you tracking over there? Good? Welcome to the top end of Georgetown. Trader Joe's is just up the hill there, but we're gonna stop in and get some coffee first. I left my husband down there and I've come back to get the car. In case you missed it, a couple weeks ago he tore his Achilles tendon and he had surgery about a week and a half ago. So he can't walk right now. He's only on that little knee scooter thing. And we try to get out of the house, you know, take him places, but he can't go too far. And so we wanted coffee. That was the closest place. And Wisconsin is a very hilly road and it's also a lot of it is paved. So it's really uneven. And it was a little difficult to even get there. So I was like, don't bother coming back up the hill. I'm going to pick you up. And then we're literally going to drive like another 2 blocks to go to Trader Joe's. But it is what it is when he's injured. We just have to take a bit more time to do everything. We're back. I thought I would do a little haul of some of the stuff that we got. So we have some chicken mole, a couple of packets of these Portuguese tarts, chicken dumplings. I tried this ice cream last time and it is so good. I definitely recommend that. So I had to get another tub. Got some ube mochi and then some mandu Korean kimchi pot stickers. I think that's most of the frozen food. I have a cabbage, red onion, some broccoli slaw, a whole lot of lemons, celery, some jelly beans, grape tomatoes. Wow, I feel like the sun is going down. It's getting dark in here. Persian cucumbers, cod fillets for dinner, and shredded carrot. This is definitely not like a full week of groceries. This was just more a few things that we need because we actually did a Costco trip last week. So we don't need too much more, but I'm gonna put all this away. I usually put the lilies on the console table, but I'm kind of liking them on the dining table at the moment. And I just threw the lemons in my little oyster dish, but there's a little bit of like golden hour sun coming through. You can see my shadow and the shadow on the tree. It's reflecting off the building because we don't get afternoon sun directly, but I kind of like it. It's like a nice vibe in here. You can just tell that it's late summer. I just changed into some gym clothing. I'm gonna pop my sneakers on. I'm gonna go for an evening walk. I like to go in the evening, sometimes before dinner, sometimes after dinner. We're not hungry right now, so I'm gonna go before dinner because I also forgot to grab a couple of things. So I need to swing by the supermarket to pick those things up so that I can make dinner. And you know what else I forgot? I forgot I did the bedding this morning. So I need to make the bed before I go to bed tonight. So he's hoping I don't forget it too late, but chances are I'm probably going to remember to do it right before I go to bed. I honestly feel like I could own a million of these little Lululemon bags. I've got a black one and a blue one. They're just so handy. I love my evening walks. It's honestly one of the best parts of my day. Do you know what's interesting though? I find that when it hits mid-August, that's when I can start to tell that the sun is starting to get lower in the sky. I don't know, just the middle of August, it always starts to feel like late summer. And then now that we're at the end of August, I swear the days feel like they're getting shorter. It's just always around this time of the year, it's just noticeable to me how you switch from summer to like autumn. I don't know, because it just, everything feels different in the evenings now. It's just got like a slightly more goldeny vibe to it and like it's a bit cozier. I don't know, I noticed it mid-August. I'm noticing it even more now that it's the end of August. I love this time of the year. Like afternoons at this time of the year are my absolute favorite and I love getting my steps in and going for a walk. Real quick question though, do these glasses look big on me? Because I feel like every time I wear sunglasses on camera, I feel like they look really big and bug-eyed and I don't know. So let me know what you think. These are like a cat eye shape, but I even have ones that are sort of like wider and I feel like they still make me look bug-eyed and I don't know what to do. I don't know what type of sunglasses I should have, but anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening walk because it is just so gorgeous out here. It's so peaceful.
This street has fun colored cars on it. I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen a lot of fun little cars.
Let's start dinner. I have only made this recipe one other time before and I am not off to a good start today. First of all, I forgot these 2 ingredients, and then I forgot that I like to serve it with mashed potatoes. So instead, I've had to put on some rice, which I've added a little bit of chicken stock to just to make it interesting, but we're gonna put this together. It's pretty easy and it was really enjoyable the first time I made it. Just coating the cod with olive oil and some salt. I did a double layer of the parchment paper into the Dutch oven. Cod fillets, shallots, and garlic have all been mixed together. The rest of the ingredients are in, so we've got the basil, the tomatoes, the lemon, the chili oil, the butter, and now all I have to do is pour in the chicken broth. Dinner's served. It doesn't look as great in the plate as it does in the pot, but it is so delicious. I did say that I was going to end up making the bed to the very, very last minute. It's definitely a little annoying. Nothing like getting into bed with fresh sheets. I like to sleep with either a silk or satin pillowcase, and so this might seem a little silly, but during the day I pop the matching pillowcase onto this one over the top of my silk satin pillowcase, and then at nighttime I take it off so that I can sleep on it. So because I'm gonna go to bed, I'm not gonna be putting it back together. In fact, I probably didn't need to do all this much because it's a little too hot to actually have the doona on. I think I'm just gonna have the quilt and the sheet. Do we like the purple or is it flickering? I feel like it's flickering on camera. I'm probably in the wrong settings. I wonder if green. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. And then it stops. It stops flickering. I guess I'm just in the wrong setting. We'll be on, that's warm, medium, cool. I wonder what it is about those settings that doesn't flicker on the camera. I liked the purple though, but that is like, that must be insane to look at. Whatevs. It's fine. I'm so tired. I'm so ready to go to bed. My camera battery is flashing at me, so I guess this is perfect timing to wrap up today's video. I accidentally filled the memory card as well, so I deleted some footage and then I actually just did a quick little tidy of the bedroom because I was like, I need to just pick up some clothes and stuff off the floor and get this place feeling fresh for tomorrow. But I feel like I had a really fun day. I'm so much more motivated to get out and explore more of DC, and the Georgetown Library was very cute. It's not as impressive as the older, larger libraries that are more downtown, but it was still cool nonetheless to get out and just do something. So I hope you've enjoyed hanging out. I'm so excited for my next video and starting to prep for fall. Like, I cannot wait for my new paint by numbers. I was going to get the fall in one that I mentioned last video, but unfortunately it's weeks away from arriving, so I decided to not get that one and I ended up getting the autumn coffee shop one instead, which is fine. It's like the same kind of vibe, but that one is arriving tomorrow, I think. So I have my paint by numbers coming tomorrow, and I also have some fall themed stickers for my planner that is coming tomorrow. So this week I'm finally gonna set up my new Louis Vuitton planner. I'm gonna do like the fall setup, the autumn vibe for all of it, probably head out, do like a little bit of shopping and stuff. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. So we're gonna do all of that in my next video, which will be in 4 days from now. So I think that means Sunday. So I will see you on Sunday. I hope you're having a fabulous week, and I'll see you then.